Alright, so here we are, brand new reloading bench. It's a bit of a monster, but it's a good massive workstation. It's about 12 foot long, 3.5 foot deep. It's got all the space a reloader ever needs. And here's the new setup. We got our primer filler for the Dillon press. Got all our reloading supplies, powder, primers, empty brass, and bullets. We're going to be loading 9mm Luger here. And the Dillon Super 1050. And this thing is a monster. It's about at least 4 times the size and weight of my old turret press. So it's got the case feeder up there, the powder measure, everything's just about everything's automatic on this. So this is one heck of a press here. So we have 8 stations on this press. The first station down here loads the individual cases in, takes it from the case feeder up top down this tube, and loads the cases in one by one. Station number 2 is this die. This is the resizing die, and that resizes the ammo and punches out the old primer. Station 3 is the swaging die, which gets rid of any military crimps. Station 4 is empty, or appears to be. It actually does the priming through here. And if I pull the handle down here, you can see it pull up a primer, and would put it in if there was a case there. Station 5 is the powder measure, which is this guy here. Station 6 is currently empty. I'll try to get a good view for that. It's currently empty, but you can put either a bullet feeder or a low powder sensor just to check to make sure that there's no gross errors in the amount of powder you have, either a double charge or no charge at all. Station 7 is the seater die, that seats your bullet to the correct height, and Station 8 is the crimp die, which crimps your bullet. So what I'll do is I will just grab one brass. We got 1 or 2 primers left in there right now. I'll grab one brass and put it in the case here. So now it's ready to go. So I operate the handle. It pulls the brass out and takes it to the next station. Deprimes and resizes. Removes a military crimp if there is any. Primes. It's a very easy prime. You almost don't feel it. You got a little bit of powder left. So the powder measure does its job there. And you can see there's now powder in the case. So bring it around there. There's now powder in the case. That's the inspection station there, so there's nothing that's going to happen there. Now you have to grab the bullet and put the bullet on top. This seats the bullet. One more pull, and this crimps the bullet, and then it just pops out right at the end there. Just like that, you have a ready bullet. Let me just put you on a tripod here. Or actually, first I'll show you how the primer filler works. So you have just a box of primers and your primer filler. So you put that there. Sorry, I'm trying to work this one-handed. Let me put you on the tripod there. So, put that there. Simply just pull your box open. Build 1 or 2 there. Got those in a moment. I see where they are. And just turn it on. And that orients them in the correct direction. While that's working, let's Let's take a look around at some other stuff there. We've got our big Dillon tumbler, which is currently holding about 1,500 cases of 9mm. It's quite quiet, and it's a very nice tumbler to use. This is the CV2001. Very nice tumbler, if you're a large-scale reloader. Let's check on this. Just about done. It's meant to do it all in about 2 or 3 minutes, so it's about the time it takes for you to do 100 rounds. Should be ready to refill the primer tube. And we're done. Turn it off. Pull down and out. Put you back on the tripod there. Oops. And what you do, this, flip up your low primer sensor, pull out a little cotter pin, all 100 primers drop right in. What you would normally do is start filling this up again, but I'm not going to bother right now. Put that down, put in your follower. That'll, when this gets all the way down, it'll flush down your low primer alarm. So that tells you where you are. Put in some powder. Too much right now because I'm going to be changing caliber soon. Grab yourself a whole handful of bullets up top. Let's grab the stragglers. Too. So now we can turn this on. There's 2 speeds, high, low, and off. So we'll turn that on to high for now. Let that work its magic. Now it's full. There's a little switch right here, and when it's pressed down, it'll automatically turn it off until it's ready to go again. Let me put you back in the tripod. I'll take you around a couple of the stations here. Okay, so let's start reloading. So, number 2, crimp die. Number 3, swager. Number 4, primer. Number 5, powder. Number 6 is just an inspection die. Number 7, I have to stop, put a bullet on now. I'll give you a better view of that in a few minutes. And now every time I pull the handle, I have to put 1 bullet on. And then number 8 is a crimp die. And so far I've been checking about 1 in every 100 rounds, and everything seems to be flowing perfectly. It's a very precise press. Exactly 4.2 grains of Winchester 231 ball powder, and it seems to be very consistent. So you can really motor through on this one. You get a lot of bullets done.